Describe me in 3 words.
Professional, funny, and tall. Well, here's one. So what's the deal with Lucifer and Decker?
I mean, for me, like the storyline of Chloe and Lucifer is very much sort of the heartbeat of our show, and I think that she is what represents love to Lucifer. I mean, I don't think he's ever experienced love. We did sort of tease the notion of unconditional love with the mum storyline in season 2,
right.
But the notion of romantic love and actively giving yourself to someone and kind of, making that person more important, which is very difficult for Lucifer.
Yeah.
That's how I see his and the detective's relationship. And I've always had this notion in my head, it's a bit like Beauty and the Beast, but in reverse. Whereas she gets the sort of Prince version of Lucifer. That's this one. And then the real Lucifer...
You're not calling her a beast.
She is a beast. But then the real version of Lucifer is the sort of ugly beast version. Right. And, getting her to... Because I think the two characters do actually love each other. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what's the gravity of the show. But they're two characters who, for whatever reason, they can't admit that to each other.
Well, what I love watching the first 2 seasons as a fan, my favorite scenes are when you're like, I'm the devil. Mm-hmm. No, I'm actually him. Watch. And she's just like, whatever.
Yeah. She's always found a plausible reason or a sort of scientific, logical reason as the detective to kind of not believe that.
Right. Okay, so this is an important one. Who or what account is your guilty pleasure on social media?
On Twitter, I do enjoy Gordon Ramsay, I have to say. So he's got this thing where people just send him what they've cooked or what their boyfriend's made for them or whatever, and he makes always a very funny comment about how awful it looks.
Okay.
Gordon tends to make me laugh. So yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's me too. Okay. Tom, Smallville and Lucifer both shot in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Now Lucifer is in LA. Mm-hmm. What do you love most about filming in the City of Angels?
Well, there's 2 things. One, I'm a lot closer to work from where I live. And 2 is, I think LA really supports Lucifer as far as even the visual and the lights and being able to go on locations for real, as opposed to in the first 2 seasons, Lucifer was set in LA, but it shot in Vancouver. And I don't know if you could tell, but I know there's a big difference between 2 and 3.
I think that people that know can tell. Yeah. I think our audience often, thankfully caught up in the story and it doesn't compute that much.
Right.
And also we would flesh the show out with trips to LA and lots of sort of flyover establishing shots and stuff. Mm-hmm. But you like Vancouver, don't you? I
mean, I did not like it.
Yeah. That's not a leading question because I love Vancouver and the people there are amazing.
I didn't see much of it. I mean, the amount of, as you know, the amount of work that it takes, it was like I would just be at work all week and then sleep all weekend and go back to work. And then if I had any time, I'd fly off, just try to reconnect with family and friends. But everything about Vancouver is fantastic, going to the Whistler and doing all that stuff. And it's gorgeous in the summer and the spring.
It is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to in the summer. Right. Like when you can see Vancouver, it's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
You just can't see it for a lot of the time because it rains a lot. But that's not their fault. Anyway. I
got one for you. Yeah. At Gleiswood?
Oh, we were doing Twitter questions.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do Twitter
questions. At Gleiswood, one word to describe Marcus Pierce.
Enigmatic.
Oh. Can you be more specific?
Enigmatic. That'll sum it up.
I got one. Princess Rise.
Is she a real princess?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Princess Reese.
Yeah.
Princess of Wales.
And then she's there too. Will Lucifer ever seek God's forgiveness, and will God forgive him? Hashtag Lucifer.
Oh, goodness me. Well, I think Lucifer feels very much at the moment that he doesn't want his dad's forgiveness. I think what he really thinks that he wants is just complete separation from his father and his father's influence on his life. I think we sort of hit a bit of a sort of vein of actually what Lucifer really would want to do if he ever saw his dad and spoke to his dad. When we had an episode last season when Tim Omenson played God Johnson, which was one of my favourite episodes, actually. And I think you got a sense in that episode that what Lucifer wants is his dad's acceptance and his dad's love, which is what we all want, really. And so, you know, I think, he would be pained to admit that to anybody. But yeah, I think deep down, that's where Lucy's at.
Yeah, it's almost like if you got the forgiveness, it's to be like, yeah, but that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. You want to see more of me? Subscribe below.